So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Now it's David. Pellegrini, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pulisic picks it up out wide. Pulisic. He's on it, can he get away? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. David! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Over to the left. Costa Curta making good progress on the right-hand side. Pellegrini, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that could well leave a mark. That is ended up in no man's land. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely spread. Now it's Pulisic. Pellegrini. Barella. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played out towards the right wing. Pellegrini is on. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He shifted it to the flank. Pellegrini. Bastoni does well to get it back. He's in a great position here. Pellegrini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. Pulisic. And he was alert to it. Pulisic. And it's Pellegrini. Pellegrini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Forwards and with intent. Pellegrini. Pulisic gets into some space. David! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That has been slung wide. Well read, nice interception. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get... And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
That's really well cleared. Pellegrini. And it's Davids. And he's picked it up out wide. Pellegrini really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. David. That is good alertness. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a throw. Pulisic, he can run onto that. David! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an a lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams tries a shot. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. They want to be quick to recover this. But he's taking no chances there.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pulisic. Very nicely done. Big chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's picked his way through. Crosses it into the area. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Rafael Leao. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. Swings in across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's going right the way across. Engages and forces him off the ball. Might be danger here. Lovely pass. Shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. So there's going to be another change here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now here's the delivery. Header! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Davids has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's a good run down the left. Lovely bit of skill. And he's whipped it across. That has been knocked clear. Barella wins the duel this time, and it's made its way to him, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the ball in. Cleared away. David. Rafael Leao could try cutting inside here. In with the challenge. And that's gone loose. And it's Davids. Costa Curta. Tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. He's found a way through. Delivered with oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe, and he can really dictate any game these days with his telling passes and the imagination and vision he's actually got in his game. Look out for him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's David. Spread it left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pellegrini. Barella, he's on it, can he get away? Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in, Pellegrini receives it in a good position here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pulisic. Serginho to Pellegrini. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's David.
David really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's David.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. That's a throw. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's made its way to him. Pellegrini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a dangerous... And he shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Barella! That looks a good ball through. Pulisic. Davids. Is there any support? He might not need it. Chance for a shot! Fantastic from Davids! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Rafael Leao. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. Pulisic. Davids.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Now Pulisic.
28.997 spettatori.
Davids. Well, now here's a good battle, but... Davids! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Gol per il Barcellona. Assegnato al 62esimo
The lightness of
minuto.
step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
It's a promising position. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Pellegrini.
That was lovely, that.
Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well read, and the danger is averted. Distributed tidily. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 44. Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 77. Il numero 14. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And Del Piero! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further.
Per il Barcellona. Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
Tries a shot! No mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto. Numero 9.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pellegrini. And he's picked out the run. Davids. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
It's a little off target. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he stop it going out? Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. It is a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra win. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace.
Davids! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Rabiot. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Fofana. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. There's the shot. That's another chance. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barella. And it's Pellegrini. Here's Rafael Leao. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Bastoni. And it's Barella. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rafael Leao. Barella. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bartasaghi gets rid without sophistication. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Barella. Serginho. Pulisic gets into a good position.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bastoni.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barella. Davids. Applies the finish! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
De Winter. And it's Modric. Fofana. Foot in. Barella. Pulisic. And here's Barella. And it's Barella. Fofana does well to get it back. Estupiñán. Modric. Rabiot. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bartesaghi. And it's Fofana. And Tomori. Fofana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Loftus-Cheek. Milan looking to pass their way through. Serginho proves too strong. Estupiñán, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Barella, nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! Fofana, Rabiot, now it's Rafael Leao, tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. He's away, tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Modric with the short one. Delivers the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's David for David. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Davids. And it's Pellegrini. That's good play. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass isn't the best. Rabiot, always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Played in, brilliantly cut out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rafael Leao. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cut it out. That's a throw. Rabiot. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. That's been cut out, well played. Rafael Leao. He's in a great position here. Now it's Pulisic. And he's had a hit! It's hit the upright. Bartasagi going vertical. That's a decent clearance.
David really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Modric. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Estupinian. Barella does really well to win the ball there. Over to the other side. Rafael Leao. And it's Serginho. Fofana. Salmakers. Pellegrini gets a foot in here. Salmakers. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Pellegrini. Davids. He's had a shot! Salmakers. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Davids! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are back in business! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rafael Leao. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. That was travelling. Pellegrini. Davids being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now this could be a chance. Pulisic picks it up out wide. Pulisic delivers.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Modric. Tomori. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found the way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. De Winter gets it clear.
2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Modric. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Rabiot. Davids gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid. Shoots! Goal! Inter! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Barella finds himself offside. That's a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played into space. And that could well leave a mark.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty. They've just lashed out at it. He took his time, and he put it where very few can.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barella! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. To Ketelara, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Ketelara really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And it's Serginho. Nicely aimed pass. And here's the Ketelara. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Yildiz. And he's had a hit. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. That's very neat. This looks promising. Çalhanoğlu looking understandably energised after his goal. Hernandez. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Davids. Rafael Leao. Dumfries. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Looking for options, for movement. Oh, he's played it in low. Played out to the right. Swung over. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, super find. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Serginho. To Ketelara. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. He can get that clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Barella. Now it's David. Nicely spread. Now it's Pulisic. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Dumfries. This ended up in no man's land. Dumfries is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's not an especially good pass, that. David! Barella, who does have an assist to his name. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Time and again they are repelled. Bastoni. Serginho. Barella. Calhanoglu. Great vision. Scamacca providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So their fourth corner of the game. Calhanoglu goes short. And that's a chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A case now of complete control. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's good play from him.
Oh, good ball! He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now the ball in. The Fry can get it clear.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Driving forward, and he's so decent chance! Rafael Leao, that is wonderful! A finish of true class! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 63esimo.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So is this the start of a comeback? Stefan de Vrij tries to pass it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Barella played out to the left flank for David. David is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross to the back post. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barella, Scamacca. And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho gets into some space. Now it's Pulisic. Sends it crossfield. Not the most accurate pass. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a really well-measured ball. Pulisic! And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pulisic. Barella. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Yildiz. And Bastoni. Bastoni. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Barella. Pulisic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to face with the keeper. And he's there to get it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Pulisic could try cutting inside here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chooses to go back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 27.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
David! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barella, Çalhanoğlu, now it's Yildiz, distributed tidily.
Ci saranno 3
To
minuti di
Ketelara.
recupero.
Rafael Leao. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. And that's an excellent interception. And the number on the board is 3. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pulisic might just make this. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rafael Leao. And it's Modric. Oh, it's a great ball here. Serginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out. And he shoots! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. De Gea claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for options for movement. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. Good look, man! Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that's well seen too. Modric, well timed, excellent interception. That has been slung wide. Junior Messias. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rabiot. And it's Modric. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Out for a throw. Davids. Half an hour played now. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Keeper's got good distance on that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Not the most convincing of passes. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Quality ball. Now it's David. Can he latch on to this? Modric. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's David.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he can clear it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Di Marco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no...
Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hernandez is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Hernandez. He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely spread. Now it's David. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Costa Curta. And the cross comes in. Oh, well played.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He won't be happy with that one. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Driving on and making good... He's going for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. He's in a great position here. And he's on his way. Takes a shot. Oh, special. That is a special goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rabiot. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Rafael Leao. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Francisco Conceição.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great defending, strong and determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Pulisic. Good ball, good take. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Threads one in, knocks it out wide. He's got away. Chance to deliver. Terrific header. Oh, terrible. And he's following up. He's got a goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.